Sounds like my son.
All right, so we are live on YouTube. Good evening, good evening, good
Good
evening.
evening.
I am so happy. I am Trivia from Trivia's Inspirational Radio, redefining the dictionary's definition of trivia. Tonight on our business spotlight, we have Mr. Jack Smith. I'm going to allow him to share anything about his business with you that he feels like he wants you to know, and make sure that you come back and get his information at the end, because I believe we're going to have some really, really good information that he's going to share, and we all can take part in it. So, Mr. Jack, I'm going to turn this over to you. I'm going to turn off my camera, and I will see you in 10 minutes.
All right. Thank you very much. Hi, everybody. My name is Jack Smith, and I am a Shaklee independent distributor. I've been in the business with my wife for about 8 years now. And really, we weren't into natural at all. We were those that try to stay away from it. But to kind of give you an idea how I got into this, I've been in medical all my life. And when I got out of the military, I had muscular dystrophy. And so from like 1992 to 2014, I was taking narcotics for pain. And it was pretty bad. I had to wear gloves on my hands for pain. So when I touched my hands on something, it wouldn't hurt. And so we started trying some of the Shaklee products. And there was one product called Vivix that we had. And it was for cell regeneration. And I was skeptical and I started taking it. And literally within 3 days, my pain went away. Now I've been taking pain medications for almost 10 years. But then when I tried this, the pain went away and it was natural. So I'm like, really, does this really work? So I had a couple of instances like that happened, and also was diagnosed with macular degeneration in 2019. And when I did, I kept increasing the supplement that I was taking. And then in 2021, when I went back, the macular degeneration was gone. Now, the products we have, we don't guarantee they cure anything, but don't get me wrong on that, please. I want to make sure that's understood. These are things that just happened to me, and it could happen to you or it couldn't happen to you. I can't say one way or the other, but I know they work for me and they've worked for my daughter and my son and my wife. My son, ADD, ADHD, tried 8 different medications on him, didn't work. We tried some of the supplements. We tried food alterations, getting rid of like artificial colors and flavors and things of that nature. And we started noticing that his attention was getting much better, and his concentration and focusing was getting much better. So we saw a lot of positive things, and then we started our business. That's when we started impacting people's health. And that's what we really, really love. And that's what we drive our business for us, because we like helping people. I had an individual not too long ago. He wondered how he had diverticulitis and he had some issues. And we looked at some of the things that we had and we helped with his nutrition, and his diverticulitis got better. He didn't have so much pain. So what we're finding out is that natural products and natural foods have a really good impact on your body. If you look at the father of medicine, when Hippocrates came out, he said, let food be thy medicine. But that was way before the fast foods came out, and everything was pretty good. But then when fast food came out, we started seeing how people started getting health problems, obesity. Obesity right now, out of 12 countries, the United States is the one that has the most obese people in the world. Now, that's saying a lot about the foods that we eat. And our foods don't have all the nutrients like they used to. So the foods you eat today have a lot of nutritional gaps in it. And that's where we come in, because our products are being used by NASA, being used by the Olympians. We don't pay them. We let them have the products to use, and they get tested quite a bit. So we have a lot of hard quality, a lot of science behind their products and everything else. So even if you are into cleaning your home, you have to think about what you're doing in home, because a lot of the products we have now have chemicals in them. And it tells you on the back of the bottle, don't use inside of a room without the ventilation of it. We have products that are natural, only have 2 ingredients, corn and coconut, cleans very well, has over 1,000 different usages. And the best thing about it is it's not toxic. People who have asthma, there's triggers in things like your cleaning products that will cause those triggers to start having your asthma reactions. People go through chemo. they're told by some physicians to get away from the toxic chemicals in your homes. And the products that we have are great for people going through chemo and non-chemo and just want to get back to the natural way of doing things again. So that's what I like about what we do, because it really does work for people who really want to do something that's safe, environmental friendly, as well as something that's safe for their kids. Give you a quick story. I went to a hotel one day. I was trying to tell them about our products, and speaking to the house cleaner, the head house cleaner, as we were talking, I took the bottle out and I started drinking it. And she started yelling at her highest voice, going like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? That's dangerous." And I told her, I said, "No, it's not." I said, "This is safe for kids. It's safe for your pets." But the thing you have to remember is that when you're cleaning with toxic chemicals in your home, if the kids are running across the floor, within 10 seconds of them crawling on the floor, your animal's going across the floor, their body absorbs those chemicals. And the way to think about this is when you buy something and that has that smell in it, like pine sol or orange or lemon or vanilla, it's to mask the smell of the chemicals that are toxic. So when you're buying things in the market, think about those, because those smells are the things that bring back memories to you, but cleanliness doesn't have a smell to it. If you think about it, when a baby's born, a baby doesn't smell, it comes out of a toxic, it comes out of a natural environment. So think about it when you're cleaning. Is it that the smell that you really like that's masking the chemicals? Or do you want something that's safe for you and your family and your pets and your kids that doesn't cause any issues to you or your skin? So those are the things that we look at. And when I'm talking to people specifically, I have a lot of questions that I ask because I want to know, what have they done? What have they done that worked or didn't work? What are they eating? Because all of their foods have a very important part on information in your body, as an example, your aches and pains. And everybody is so used to feeling a certain way that they don't think they can feel better, but they can. And if you try my products, you got a 30-day guarantee, money back. If it doesn't work for you in 30 days, you don't feel better, you'll get your money back. There's no questions asked. And I want to help you. It's not about me. It's about you, the person. How can I help you get to the goal that you want to get in your health? So that's what I do. And I love it. My wife loves it. My daughter has her business. She loves it. And when you think about health, you can either take care of it now, or if you wait 10 or 15 years down the line, it's going to be more expensive for you then to take care of something that you could have done just by changing a little bit at a time, just like eating an apple. A small start at the very beginning can lead to great rewards at the very end. And it can reduce your insurance. A lot of people don't realize that, when you go to get life insurance, as an example, they look at how you are right now, your health. If you're not healthy, your insurance is going to be more expensive than a person who is healthy. And so things like that are important to think about when you're buying insurance, when you're actually just going to do something for yourself and you're thinking about, what can I do for me and my family? How can I, as the bread earner of the family or the mother who's taking care of the kids, what can we do to make sure that our kids are going to be healthy? It's not the artificial colors, flavors. If you have kids with ADD, start looking at getting rid of those artificial colors and flavors, especially yellow and red. Those have a tendency of really driving a person up the wall with the artificial colors in it. If you have McDonald's hamburgers or fast foods, I have a hamburger that I've had for 4 years. It looks just like it did the day I bought it, except it's hard. And I have another friend of mine that she's got one that's over 20 years old. It looks just like it did the day she bought it, other than it's hard. So think about that. Artificial colors and flavors, they do impact your body. They do impact your inflammation that you have in your system. And it can make a big deterrent on how you want to do your health. So what do you have for your goal this year? Or do you want to get healthy again? Do you want to feel better? Do you want to get on the ground where you can play with your kids? Because if you have those aches and pains, I can work with you to help get rid of it. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to work for you. I don't say that our products are a guarantee to treat you, because they don't. But what I can say is that if you change your health, you change what you eat, and you do a little step at a time, that little bit of a step can make a huge progress on you and your family to make you feel better. And so if anybody wants to get in contact with me, my name is Jack Smith. My telephone number is 240-688-5139. And if you can't reach me there, my email is jwsmith51@hotmail.com. I'd love to sit down and talk to you. And if there's anything I can do to help you, I'd be more than happy just to talk to you with a free analysis and see what we can do for you. You never know. But anyway, that's what I do. My name is Jack, and I'm from Shackley.
Thank you so much. This was wonderful. As I was sitting here scrolling through your page and just thinking about my health and wellness, I know that there are things that I need to work on. So I need to make sure that you have that information, and I'm glad that you shared how to get in contact with you.
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome. If you are looking at YouTube, listening on the radio, or on our Facebook Live, get in contact with Jack Smith at Shackley's Health and Wellness for your health needs.